My name is Goldie Boone. 1976, I was arrested. A few days later, I received a visit. Allegedly. They told me to dress up, come out, go to a visit. I went to the visit. Nobody was there for me. They took so long in taking me out to visit my visitor. It was terminated. At the conclusion of it, they told me I had to take my clothes off. I said, why did I have to take my clothes off? I just came out for a visit. Ain't nobody here. I ain't come in contact with nobody. It said standard procedure. Standard procedure for what? For you to take your clothes off and we inspect you. I said, okay. As I took my clothes off, I'm standing there naked. They tell me I got bit on touch my toes in their face. I said, use a lie. I ain't doing that. I ain't gay, man, and you ain't gonna be looking up my backside. What's wrong with you? This caused a great problem. They had to call the administrator of the jail. He came, asked me what was going on. I told him, I said, look, your officer telling me to do some perverted stuff. I ain't gay. You ain't looking up my backside and I ain't getting no visit and I ain't coming in contact with nobody. The administrator said, look, walk with me. I walked with the administrator. He said, look, don't give my officer no problem. He said, I can see that this is your first time ever being locked up. He said, since that's the case as it may be, here's what you have to do. Follow my rules and regulations, whether you like them or not. I said, look, man, I'm not doing that kind of stuff, man. That's perverted. That's gay. I said, why should I do something like that? He said, those are the rules. Only when you come in contact with somebody. Only people I've seen were the people on this side of the glass, not on that side of the glass. He said, look, I see you new. You've never been locked up before. So I'm going to do you a favor. You got to do me one. I said, what favor am I going to do you? He said, promise me you won't give my officer a hard time. I said, I can't promise you that. He said, why not? I said, based upon the fact that, man, don't you know that promises are made to be kept? They do something to me, they ain't no telling how I'm going to react. He said, well, you have a problem? Call me. Get in touch with me. I said, by the time somebody get in touch with you, the problem be over with. He said, well, look, you got to do something to stay out of trouble. Don't give my officer no trouble. I'm going to let you go this time. I'm not going to lock you up. It's going back to your bed. Think about what I told you. You know I went back to my bed. Don't you know? It hurt me so bad to know that we were being treated worse than an animal. We was being hurt deep down inside in our pride. Our manhood, our dignity was stripped. From that day on up until today, I can't get that out of my system.